You talk about colonizing mindsets and how there's often universal risk and safety from a Western lens. Um, and you talk about what is unsafe or risky for a white Western leader who may not be the same reality for Black or BIPOC colleagues whose lived experience equips them differently. So, how do colonizing narratives show up in how leaders define risk and safety?
Yeah, when we talk about safety and risk, right, these concepts, we have to recognize that those wars are not just neutral, right? Because I think they're defined through a colonizing lens. And I've been in situations where a Western white leader, said, for instance, we can't go to X country anymore because it's not safe, or we can't go to X part of the United States even because it's not safe. But the entire team that is traveling to that quote unquote unsafe place comes from that community or looks like the community where they're going. Right. And so what felt unsafe for that leader who says it's not safe is that this person might be coming from a country that is the colonizing country, right? And that wasn't the same reality for colleagues who who had a different lived experience, right? Whose lived experience is different in the world, and that's what a colonizing narrative does, right? They universalize one particular perspective of risk, I should say, and make that the standard when in fact, I think safety is experienced very differently depending on who you are and where you're situated, right? And I felt this dynamic personally as well. So I'm often criticized for being too compliance focused, for example, or too risk averse. And usually those critiques have come from leaders with privilege or people who can afford to be more flexible, right? Because the consequences for them might be lighter.